Hello, my name's Gary, and with my wife Mon and our beautiful Jack Russell dog Ruby, live on this 65-foot by 12-foot barge in the centre of Cambridge, UK. We're about to embark on a change of lifestyle which allows us to live 50% in the UK and 50% in Thailand in a province called Nakhon Ratchasima near a city of Korat. Hope you'll come along and join us for the journey, and the following videos will give you an insight as to what our boat is all about. Thank you for joining us. Here's the walkthrough from the top of the boat and give you an explanation of what's going on. We have a water filler point there, and that's fed through this blue hose that runs all the way to the water point, and we never have to move the boat, so it just sits here. On the roof we have 8 310 watt solar panels that go into our 12 kilowatts of lithium batteries. The stovepipe you can see here goes into our stove for our heating, and that we use wood during the day and we coal during the night. It's 10 kilowatts. There is our 5G aerial that feeds into a boat, into our router, and that gives us Wi-Fi in the boat. The aerial there is for the terrestrial TV. I had this put in the boat to give us light inside the boat. It's the best thing I ever did apart from the canopy. It floods light into the boat, and it's quite an unusual addition to these boats. There's the other solar panels. The stovepipe over there was originally going to be for a solid fuel stove or diesel stove, but funds just I couldn't manage it. Anyway, as we move along, there's the sliding hatch. It's 1.5 meters by 1 meter, and then we got the canopy on the back, or pram cover as it's called. It gives us usable space for summer days, and also we can sit out there in the winter, and when we come in from walking the dog we can put all our stuff there to dry, and then we make our way to getting onto the boat, which we come in through this gate and down the steps there. Okay, I've come down the ladder and now I'm onto the pontoon. Now I'm going to make my way onto the boat. Say hello, Ruby. Hello, Ruby. This is where she sits all day, every day. It tells everybody off. That's her perch. We have a Euro style stern, and we have all cushions on it and a table, and then we have our nice comfy chairs that we can sit in here in the summertime or the winter time. The side panels do the same as what the back panel has done. They roll up. The side hatches there were designed so that we could get a wheelchair or a motorbike on here without any difficulty at all, because often they're just one door. We had a double door done, and it's the same on the other side as well, but we've currently got all our shoes and everything there. That's where we keep all our gas locker, and then there's the fitting for external power coming from either shoreline, or use our generator, and then that's the start stop etc for our boat. As I mentioned before, I've got a very wide hatch and a very long hatch, 1 meter by 1.5 meter. This was retrofit just in case I needed to retrofit, in the future for access, be it whether it be a wheelchair access or need a lift access. When you go down into the boat, the first cupboard on your right has all the utilities in it. The water tank, the consumer unit, the batteries, and the MPT controller, and of course, I can't get to it, is the 3 kilowatt inverter. Externally there's a screen here that tells us what's coming in, what's going out, and how much power we're using and the state of play of the batteries. As you come into the boat, we have one door that's on the toilet and bathroom. And in the toilet and bathroom, we've got a walk-in shower or a shower, which has a pump to pump out the water from the shower, goes into the river. Same goes for the sink, same goes for the washing machine. They only need to be, it's grey water, so it can go into the river legally. The effluent doesn't go in there. We operate with a compost loo, and I really don't need to explain any more about that. As you come through the boat, we've got various pictures and memorabilia from my times traveling Asia, wood carvings, leather pictures and screens, and then a big hanging mural of an elephant, Chang, and then the pictures of Mon and I from our wedding. Okay, we have 240 volts all the way through. We were able to operate most electrical goods all at the same time, with exceptions to the kettle. You have to be mindful because that's 2.2 kilowatts. But the rest of the time, you can use whatever you like. Air fryer, got a toaster, a waffle maker, rice cooker, kettle, microwave. They can all be used at any one time. We've also got a full-size gas cooker, a fridge freezer, and then the sink for washing up, etc. goes out into the river as well. Right, as you walk through the boat, we also have our sofa bed for if we have guests, and as I mentioned before, we've got a 10 kilowatt wood burning stove that we can feed day and night and keeps us warm as toast. As I said before, there's the router with a 5G in it, and that gives us Wi-Fi within the boat, and then has a smart TV. As you can see in the portholes, that porthole there's a lovely porthole bung. I had those made in Thailand and they cost me £20 each. They're a beautiful addition to the boat, and they keep the light out and obviously stop people looking in, and we put them in all the windows. Okay, coming through into the boudoir. As I said before, the bed is on top of our water tank, which is 1500 litres, a stainless steel tank, and it's pumped from there all up the side of the boat, and there's a single pipe that goes up to the water tank, and then the hot water tank, hot water's fed from there. Throughout there are fire extinguishers, and I just wanted to point something out to you. On this boat there are 3 squash courts. Yeah, it's all that wood. Can you see the wood floor, the wood ceiling, and the wood sides? Now all the sides were using where you can see that red marks. So any part of the squash court that had a red mark on was put on the side walls. Boy, that took a bit of sorting out. Anyway, the floor took me a month to do. The sides and the ceilings took me a month and a half. All the rest took me the remainder time. I started it in January, end of January 2020, and I finished it at the end of June 2020. That's when we moved on. So that was my COVID lockdown project, and boy did I enjoy it. Anyway, here's the walkthrough. I hope you've enjoyed watching what I've put out. If you have, I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel, send me some comments, send me some advice. Be constructive, don't be hurtful. It doesn't pay, not nice. And I hope to catch up with subscribers in the future in Thailand or in the UK if you reach out to me. Thanks again. I'm now going to give you some video on boats going up and down the river, and other little snippets of me sitting outside and enjoying the sunshine of our British summertime. Thank you again. This is the view I have every morning when I get up, sit down on the back of my boat, watch the swans eat their breakfast while I have a lovely cup of tea. Breakfast, toasted fruit loaf with lots of butter. Surveying the area, making sure no one's coming anywhere near the boat.